2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. The sprawling metropolis of Dallas, Texas is our setting tonight, as seen from above. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Looking now at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
And now the Lakers starting group, and they have their big three all out there. Westbrook at the point, with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jordan. And for Dallas, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Dwight Powell is out there with Maxi Kleber. And it's Brunson in at the point. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's Westbrook, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. The 3 from LeBron goes back up. That one good for 2.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Pass to Brunson. Now Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple. And here's James outside. And the Lakers get it back. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Outside Hardaway. A three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bazemore on the wing. Guarded by Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Bazemore gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's the pass to Powell. Hardaway against LeBron. Hardaway kicks to Brunson. The shot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. There's Westbrook. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Outside Hardaway. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Doncic. Softly drops in the floater.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
And, Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
The shot's good from LeBron.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Drives to the hoop. Brunson, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by LeBron James. Passes to Brunson. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Brunson's got 5.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Bazemore. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now, here's Doncic. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 7, and it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Exactly. 2 top teams in the conference. They want to continue that success this season as they look long-term towards playoff seeding.
Here's Brunson following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Doncic, and the shot is long. Lakers leading by 4. And here's Bazemore. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. The kick out to Westbrook. Clock at 4. Shoots over Brunson. And again, it's the Lakers.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Doncic, providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. Now the pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Brunson against Westbrook. Here's LeBron. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell inside. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Back to Bazemore. Pass to James. Shoots over Brunson. James, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Bazemore with the drive, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Bazemore's got his second basket.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Hardaway with it. Powell with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hardaway finds Doncic. Takes the 3. And James pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Kleba following the basket by Anthony Davis. Over Davis. Kleba, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. Porzingis comes in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Doncic. And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out, Greg, and competes every play and every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Here is Howard, following the score by Dallas. Here's Anthony. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And it's good, 2 points. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Rondo against Brunson. Ball's knocked loose, and that goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cauley-Stein. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Anthony. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Clock at 6. Here's Horton-Tucker. Porzingis with the block. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Bullock passes to Cauley-Stein. And here's Porzingis, covered by Anthony. Passes it to Bullock. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
The knee just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Outside Rondo. Here's Anthony. Howard trying to free himself out. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 6. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Magic. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Mavericks now. Cauley-Stein finds Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Bullock passes to Finney Smith. Another three for Dallas.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Lakers leading by 3. Now here's Rondo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count that bucket.
You know, with Rondo's tenure in the league, he's been around now for over a decade and a half. He continues to give you flashes of that burst.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Cauley-Stein dishes to Bullock.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Over Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender. What he stamped that one with.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is working hard on the offensive glass. They've had a number of putbacks.
Cauley-Stein trying to free himself up. Brunson, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Brunson with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 9. Porzingis with the block. And they're able to recover for 3 Ellington. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
3.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. He kicks it to Howard. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Porzingis. And the game with Charlotte, he did not play well. Down low, here's Horton-Tucker. No good with the layup. Out left to the wing. Stripped it away. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, Rajon Rondo winning titles in Boston and Los Angeles, and he expressed the difference winning titles then and now in the later stages of his career.
Just having my son witness the opportunity of me winning at a later age in my career. I won when I was 21, but coming full circle many, many moons later, you know, my son's 9 now at the time, so he was able to witness me win a championship, and that's probably the greatest feeling I've ever had in basketball.
I can understand being able to share those special moments with the ones you love.
And that's what it's all about. And for Rondo, who knows? Maybe someday we'll win even more as a coach.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Pass to Porzingis. Three-pointer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
That's a weapon Porzingis uses effectively. I mean, teams are ready for it now, but there's still not a lot you can do against him when he's knocking down the three.
Here's Horton-Tucker. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Rondo passes to Horton-Tucker. And the foul on Finney Smith. That's his first foul. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Horton-Tucker. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Now Doncic, 5 points in the game. The pass to Porzingis. Up top, Bullock. Ellington defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive. Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Back to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 7. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Pass to Ellington. Back to Rondo. They need this one. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Beautiful pick by Anthony.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice look from Porzingis. Good vision there. That's what he has to do with the ball in his hand. Scan the floor, see what's available, keep his teammates involved as much as possible.
Pass to Ellington. Porzingis against Anthony. Back to Ellington. Shot clock at 3. No good on the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out to Doncic. Fires for 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Reggie Bullock. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Anthony. LeBron comes in for Horton-Tucker. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Westbrook, and the dunk by Westbrook.
Tell you what, that's pretty clever engineering by Westbrook in the pick and roll.
Mavericks trail by 4. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
You know, big guys like Jordan can facilitate, are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Finney Smith. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic against Westbrook. Foul trying to free himself up. Finney Smith can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 6. Pops it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Here's Finney Smith. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The jump hook. Jordan's shot is off.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss. His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And there's the pass to Hardaway. Will it go? Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So here's Westbrook. On the wing, Davis. From beyond the arc.
And in this quarter, they just haven't had the success from beyond the arc that they began the game with.
Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 10.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 8. Here's Bazemore. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Powell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 5 points on the basket from Hardaway. Passes it to Bazemore. And here is James from deep. Kleber with the rebound. Kicks it to Hardaway. Pass to Finney Smith. Davis against Powell. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Dallas with another.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
And the Lakers call time here. Hey, Clark, some guys check the standings every morning. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach?
Well, we were struggling as a team when I was playing, so the standings weren't that significant. Just trying to win games was my primary focus. But as I've watched players, I do know that the better the team is, typically the more guys are checking the standings to see what other teams of their ilk are doing in the league.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Dallas making a switch here. Brunson's checked in.
Jalen Brunson.
Here's Westbrook. James outside. Westbrook dishes to Davis. And the pass to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brunson. And the Lakers with another miss. Mavericks trail by 3. Into the lane. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Bazemore kicks to Westbrook. Back to Bazemore. Lets it go from deep. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, when Westbrook focuses on passing the basketball, it really helps his team. I love how quickly he finds his teammates.
Now here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 31-point game against Charlotte.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Davis, an easy 2 points on the layup. And now a 6-point Laker lead.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Back to Doncic. Here's Brunson. He's got 9. Feeds it to Hardaway. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bazemore. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 7-point differential. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Bazemore passes to Westbrook. It's blocked.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And the shot is good. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Westbrook against Brunson. Westbrook, no good. Dallas has gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Kleba finds Brunson. .107 left in the second quarter. And it's all evened up. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 9 points.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered him.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. And stolen by James. Bazemore with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And finished off by Westbrook.
That is really where Russell Westbrook excels. In transition with that great speed of his.
High arcing shot. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Doncic. Brunson against Westbrook. Pass to James. Over Hardaway. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers on top. They lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screening through physicality. We're cutting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. So the Lakers 5 right now. And they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore.
Encouraging to see Hardaway Jr. knock it down from there, proving he can do damage from this area.
And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark, showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Jr. never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Here's Kleba, following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. 6 to shoot.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Westbrook against Brunson. Westbrook passes to Davis. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 8. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
One shot.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Now, here's Kleba. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Out to Hardaway to stop the run. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Westbrook against Brunson. LeBron dishes to Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his second personal
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And the Lakers also making a switch. Horton-Tucker's checked in. On the free throw, no good.
Yeah, you know, it's been exciting to watch Davis develop as an NBA player. I mean, he's put a lot of hard work in and has turned into a dominant MVP caliber player. And some teams still struggle to find ways to deal with it.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Westbrook passes to Horton-Tucker. Westbrook kicks to Davis. Back to Westbrook. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A different look for Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dwight Powell. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Luka Doncic. Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. Rondo comes in for Russell Westbrook. Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here's Bullock. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Rondo. They trail by 1. Anthony finds James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And here we go. Rondo heading to the hoop. That one goes. Count it. Rondo's got his third bucket of the night.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quick.
Passes it to Finney Smith. He dishes it to Bullock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Free throw good. Bullock. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Now here's Ellington, guarded by Hardaway. Ellington dishes to Rondo. Here's Anthony, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson the pass to cauley-stein. Back to Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Mavs.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Bullock with it. He has 6. Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Here's Anthony and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now here's Brunson. He's got 19. No good on the shot. Now here's Anthony. Defense is right there. Good. Anthony's got 10 points.
Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
Brunson against Rondo. Taken away by Anthony. Outside Rondo. Back to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Brunson the pass to cauley-stein. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Zingas is checked in for Dallas. Russell Westbrook in for Los Angeles.
For the Lakers.
Jordan against cauley-stein. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. It's good. Brunson's got 7 now in this quarter. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Rondo against Brunson. Westbrook kicks to Rondo. Back to Westbrook. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 21. There's the 3. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Back to Bullock. Second shot opportunity. No good off the back of the rim. The Lakers in the lead. And it's Rondo in the corner. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And the Lakers also making a change. Dwight Howard's checked in for Jordan. Here's Rondo. He has 6. Here's Horton-Tucker. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. Here's Horton-Tucker. He's guarded by Bullock. And there it is for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Pass to Kleber. Dish now to Bullock. The pass to Finney Smith. Now Brunson. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Doncic is checked in for Dallas. And the Lakers also making a change. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Taylor Horton-Tucker. Now here's Bullock. 6 points for him. Sinks the triple.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Rondo. Porzingis with the block. Doncic looking it over. There's the drive, and Doncic throws it down.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 6. Westbrook with the bucket. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Rondo against Doncic. Over Anthony. That shot off, so the Lakers will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Anthony, a perennial all-star talent, specifically because of that scoring ability, one of the best in the business. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Bazemore. He's guarded closely. Outside Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Here's Rondo. Doncic with the block.
The defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then for the Lakers, Anthony Davis comes in for Anthony. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's Hardaway. He's got 17. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Shot from the wing. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, James. Passes to Howard. Mavericks with the rebound. .29 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Bullock dishes to Doncic. A 3-ball. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
LeBron against Doncic. LeBron outside to the paint. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
He can't get that one to fall. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Powell. And there's Porzingis. Then there's Doncic. And it's Bullock in at the 2-guard spot.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside Hardaway. That's to Porzingis. Doncic with it. Back to Bullock. Outside Hardaway. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. The 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Lakers?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Now, here's Doncic. Powell, the pass to Bullock. Cloak loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. From deep LeBron. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Lobbed up there for Powell. Westbrook with the steal. Hardaway against Bazemore. Outside Westbrook. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Dallas calls timeout.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
The Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He is not happy with the turnover. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. Let's see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Looking smooth with that mid-range J. Kristaps Porzingis, not just a three-point bomber. He's got a mid-range game, too.
Now here's Westbrook. Bazemore dishes to Davis. The kick out to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Lock at 6. Here's Howard. Trying to get open as Davis. Howard misses.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Davis against Doncic. Fires the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Lakers leading by 9. And Bazemore kicks to Westbrook. To the middle. Here's Howard. Shoots over Powell. The kick out to Westbrook. The pass to James. For 3. And again, the Lakers no good. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. The tray. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bazemore. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Mavericks trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic, no good.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Brunson against Westbrook. Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out in there too.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Dwight Howard.
Jordan.
Here's Powell off the inbound pass. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. James against Hardaway. Outside Westbrook. Pass to James. Cans it from downtown. LeBron's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for Los Angeles. Mavericks trail by 14. Now Brunson. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Count it. Doncic has got 21.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Now here's Bazemore. James looking it over. Westbrook kicks it to Bazemore. His three-pointers off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Now the feed to Hardaway. Outside, Porzingis poked away and stolen by LeBron. Takes it from 10, and Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by James. James has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. This Mavericks squad struggling. And here's Brunson. Pass to Powell. This is to Doncic. Out to Hardaway. From deep. The shot that time not on target. So the Lakers will take it the other way. No one near James as he lets it go. Good on the three-point shot. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
You can't give LeBron space from deep. I mean, you're asking for him to rain in threes if you do.
Here's Doncic, and Jordan sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas.
Maxi Kleber.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now here's Westbrook. And they double up James. Porzingis with the steal. A pass to Porzingis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Pass to James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise. It's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league. And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
And both free throws good for LeBron. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Down by 15. And there's the pass to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Here's the three. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Doncic has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Westbrook finds James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Now, here's Doncic. Sinks that one from the post. Doncic has got 26.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's LeBron. Bazemore dishes to Davis. Back to Bazemore. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Porzingis.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And the Lakers have possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Jordan the pass to Davis. That's tipped.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Yeah, you know, but down the stretch here, guys, they'll summon that extra effort to try and get it done, I think.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Jalen Brunson, 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Lakers leading by 8. Feeds to Davis. They swipe it. Inside. Out to Doncic. Here he goes. Yeah, the step back. And that one drops. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
James finds Davis. Double team on Westbrook. To the inside. Here's Bazemore. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And the game of basketball is one of runs. And right now, this one's definitely not over.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
He's really built up that assist total over the course of this game. And it's a great thing to have that kind of passing coming from a position other than the point. That ensures the ball will always be moving and nobody will be left out of the offense.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Here's Doncic. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .158 left in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Jordan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Big boy muscle that time by DeAndre Jordan was not going to be stopped. Got the hoop, plus one.
At the line for one.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
Now, here's Doncic. To the right side. Brunson kicks to Doncic. And the 3 off target.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic with it. There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Los Angeles.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force
for LeBron.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Brunson. No good from outside. And here is Los Angeles now. 13-point lead. Brunson against Westbrook. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.